This is the story of how a young boy from Kentucky used the incredible power of confidence to become one of the greatest athletes of all time. So this young boy, who I'll call Cassius, just because I don't want to name him just yet, grew up in Kentucky and found his passion for the sport that would later make him famous. He would train individually and with coaches, and during his youth, he started to build an incredibly confident mindset and an incredibly confident attitude that would carry him to a win in the 1960s Olympics, where he would win a gold medal.
Most popular USA winner was the light-hearted Cassius Marcellus Clay V in white here, who easily defeated Poland's Zbigniew Piotrkowski.
So this incredible athlete predicted when he would beat his opponents when he was faced against them, and he is famous for sayings such as,
"Tell him, what are we gonna do? You're gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee."
and I am the greatest. If you haven't already figured it out, this man is Muhammad Ali. So today, what I want to teach you is literally how to build confidence, because Muhammad Ali used confidence as literally his main source of power. It was his incredibly confident attitude, borderline cocky, that made him just absolutely invincible. It was because he believed that he was invincible that he seemed invincible to his opponents. So the question is, how is it that we can use this incredible confidence that Ali had and kind of morph it to fit the confidence that we young men need in our day-to-day lives? So for example, you might be scared to approach girls, you might not want to talk in class, you might be scared to go to parties, you might be afraid to join a sports team that you know you like but you simply don't have the confidence for. We are going to fix all of that today, and I'm going to break down exactly what is needed to create that Muhammad Ali type confidence. And when I mean confidence in yourself, but also confidence in your goals. You believe you can achieve things. It's not just this confidence that you carry around, but this confidence that you know you can achieve things because you are who you say you are. So there are essentially two things that make up your confidence, and they are your mind and body. You want to get these two areas to be at the maximum level that they can possibly be for you to be at your best, most proficient self. So number one is body, and whether you want to acknowledge it or not, like this might seem shallow, but attractiveness is important. Attractiveness does play a part in confidence, and being attractive, like the halo effect, is real, right? People who are more attractive will get farther in life, like simply because they're attractive. This is pretty shallow, right? But you can either play the game or just not play the game and lose automatically. So how is it that we can, like, now I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give you like a looks maxing things, because first of all, I'm not a looks maxer, right? I don't even know if I'd say I glowed up. I don't know, like, this was me and this is me, so I don't know, you judge for yourself. But I just want to give you some tips on how it is you can improve your appearance, because the way you look, the way you feel in your own body will 100% play a huge role in your appearance. So number one, we want you to start hitting the gym. You want to build what is called a V-taper. Now, I have a video breaking down how exactly it is that you can build a V-taper, but essentially a V-taper is basically the hourglass shape on a woman, right? It's the thing that makes men attractive, and this is characterized by big back, big shoulder, small waist, and like a big chest. So you essentially just want to be muscular. Now, you don't want to be like Shrek, right? But you want to have muscle that is, you don't want to be like a clunky bodybuilder type. You kind of want to mix the athlete, calisthenics, and bodybuilding all into one, a physique that is like flexible, mobile, and looks good. Now that's like my dream physique, but you essentially want to build a V-taper, and I'll just give you like a couple of exercises you can start doing today that will make you more attractive. So the first thing is your neck. You can see my neck is quite skinny, so that is something I've been working on, and the best exercise you can do for this is like neck curls. You just go like this. You basically tuck your chin into your chest as much as possible, and you hold that, and you do that for like 50 sets a day. You can also do pull-ups and push-ups. Like, that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past, like, since the beginning of the year, because I haven't been able to go to the gym because I simply don't have the time. But I've kept on working out. I've just been doing pull-ups and push-ups for the upper chest, some shoulder work, and then neck training. Like, all of this is pretty much just keeping me in shape until I can finally start hitting the gym. But you essentially just want to build a V-taper, and you can either watch my video or you can like like watch another video. I don't like, it doesn't really matter. So the second thing we want to improve in your appearance is your skin, and especially like the skin on your face. And to do this, you might have heard like, right, get a skincare routine and like ice your face and stuff like that. And you will like this, like, yeah, it's important, but that's basically the symptom and not the cause. Like, it treats the symptom and not the cause. And usually what causes like acne and breakouts is actually your diet. And essentially we just want to cut out all processed foods, because processed foods, just from now on, think of processed foods as like not even food, right? You're not even eating food, you're eating like chemicals that have been processed in a factory that's not natural to the human body. And so it's no like surprise that when you eat shitty food, when you eat chips, when you eat processed garbage, your skin reacts in a way it's telling you like you're not meant to be eating this, right? And so you get breakouts, you get acne. But if you stop eating all that, if you start eating less carbs, less processed foods, more veggies, more meat, like more eggs, more raw foods, right? You can imagine what I mean, but when I say raw foods, like eggs, avocado, bananas, stuff like that, right? Just simply eat more of that and eat much less processed foods. I guarantee that you will see a decrease in the amount of acne that you had. Like I was in New Orleans, and my diet honestly had been shitty for like a couple of months, and I was having bad acne, and I was like, why am I, like, not even bad acne, but I was having more acne than usual, and I was like, why is this happening? And then I came back from vacation. I was on vacation, and I just said, like, what the fuck am I doing, right? And so I cut out all the junk food. I stopped eating junk food as much, and now my acne is so much better. Match that with skincare routine and like icing your face, taking cold showers to reduce inflammation, and your skin will become clear. You also want to drink a lot of water and like do some cardio to reduce face fat, because you can't change your face shape itself, but like how your face looks is defined by the amount of fat you have on it. The third and last thing we can do to improve your appearance is your hairstyle, like your hair. And nowadays, like, honestly, this haircut is like, yeah, I like it, but I really don't want it any longer, because like I've had the TikTok boy haircut, and honestly, like, sure, it's kind of like the meta right now, like for boys, right? You get like fluffy fringe and like low tapers and stuff like that, and like that's great. But sometimes I'm just like on YouTube Shorts, and I see like guys who look so incredibly feminine because of the haircuts that they have. And essentially, just like, if you have a feminine haircut, you will attract a masculine woman. So just like keep that in mind, right? So I recommend you just get like a short haircut. Just like have enough hair on top of your head that you can like texturize it a bit, right? Because you don't want to, like, unless you want the army haircut, sure, go for that. Actually, I might get a buzz cut when I graduate high school. We shall see. But like, basically find a haircut that matches your face shape. And your face shape is like, see, I have a long face shape. I have an oblong, I think it's called. Yeah, and an oblong face shape, and you can literally find your face shape by like either taking a selfie or just find a good picture of you and go on Safari or go on Google or whatever and look up face shape analyzer, and then you put that picture in, and like an AI robot thing will determine your face shape. Then you just like take your face shape, put in hairstyles, like short, however you like it, right? I like it short and messy. That's pretty much it. I just put that in, short, messy hair, oblong, and then I like it gave me haircut recommendations, but I also put that into ChatGPT, and he was like, oh, you should get this haircut. So I pretty much just like keep the sides short and then just a bit more on the top. Like I think that'll fit a lot of guys. Not everybody will look like, but essentially just find a hairstyle that matches your face shape and is also one that you like, right? So the last thing you can do, I said that like hairstyle and face shape was the last thing, but your fashion and how you dress also plays a role in how confident you are and like how other people see you, right? And how other people see you is, like I talked about, halo effect, blah blah blah. So like, I'm not really into fashion at all, but like I kind of want to go with the dress how you like and whatever's comfortable, blah blah blah. But if your 10 comes up to you and you're like in a sweaty baggy t-shirt, in a super baggy hoodie and super baggy sweatpants, and you have your crusty ass Crocs on, like, you might not want to wear that, right? So basically just like wear stuff that's both stylish and comfortable. Honestly, like I've just been wearing cargo pants, hoodie, and like a shirt to school, right? I don't wear underpants, I don't wear shoes, but that's just my meta, you know. But you can watch like fashion videos. Honestly, I'm not into that at all. And when when I mean fashion, I also mean like, right, like maybe get a chain, maybe get a bracelet. Don't like go full jewelry mode, but like do get a chain, do get some accessories, because like that does play a part in how confident you are. So now that we have covered the body, we've covered like V-taper, skincare, hairstyle, right? Imagine if you built all of these, you would just become like an aesthetic god. Like you would develop your own gravitational pull for girls, you know? You'd just be like, that'd be insane. And then fashion, right? Like just don't dress like bad. I don't know, but now we move on to the second part, which is the mind. And this is actually like, if you have the body but not the mind, you will not succeed. But if you have the mind and not the body, you will succeed. And if you have the mind and the body, you will just destroy everybody. So how is it that we build a confident mind? Well, the single greatest thing you can do to build a confident mind is actually to meditate. Because what is unconfidence? Like being unconfident is simply overthinking. When you're unconfident, you're overthinking, you're running through scenarios over and over in your head. You're constantly thinking, what could go wrong? If I go talk to this girl, she might reject me, and then my parents might not love me, and then I might be homeless, and then I might die. Right, like that's overthinking. But meditation is literally the skill of controlling your thinking, controlling your thought pattern, and calming yourself down. And simply by doing 10 minutes of meditation every day, you will see yourself just become this like cool, calm, relaxed guy. And cool, calm, relaxed usually means confident. And simply by meditating, I guarantee you, you will become so much more confident. Like I started meditating, I think 1.5 years ago, and I have never looked back. And like the times when I meditate the most, at one point I was meditating for like 80 minutes a day, are the happiest and the most confident I have ever felt. So I guarantee you, start meditating today and you will see results. I guarantee it. So the second thing you can do is affirmation / visualization. So like Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali, they built this such incredible confident mindset by repeating to themselves over and over and over and over again that they would beat the shit out of their opponents, that they were the greatest. Like Mike Tyson's coach essentially brainwashed him into thinking he's the best, and that's why he was able to give interviews like these ones. You see, your mind is like a record tape, and whatever it hears, it is whatever, like, it will feed back to you. So if you're constantly telling yourself that you're shit, you can't get girls, you can't get good grades, you can't be confident, that's pretty much what your brain will spew back at you. But if you actually start to like yourself, right, because you are on your own side in this, you want what's best for you, and you actually start loving yourself, you will see yourself become more confident. So I actually have a journal, like a thick journal, in which I just write affirmations, in which it can seem cringy, right, but writing shit like I will succeed, writing shit like I am confident, I am unstoppable, I will beat my competition, like at a certain point you will start to believe it, right? And it's kind of like this subconscious thing where on the first day you might be like weirdly writing down your, like, on your journal, you don't want people around to see, you don't want your family thinking that you're weird and narcissistic, but simply writing good things about yourself isn't that bad. Like, you shouldn't think that thinking positively about yourself is a bad thing. And visualization is also powerful because a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? And if you can picture yourself doing good and being confident, that's like triple times the affirmations. And the next part of this is actually to build proof, because the affirmations part is kind of like fake it till you make it. So essentially, if you tell yourself, I am disciplined, I am disciplined, I am disciplined, I am disciplined, I am confident, I am confident, I am confident, you might actually start to act confident. And then once you start acting confident and you have a couple of scenarios in which you've proven to yourself that you are confident, then you've essentially built proof. And proof that you are who you say you are is the single greatest way to improve your confidence, because people who are confident are just people who know that what they believe about themselves is true. And so if you use affirmations to make yourself start acting, and then you have proof that you are who you say you are, you will just become unstoppable. Like Mike Tyson's coach drilled into his head that he was the greatest, then he went out and acted like he was the greatest, and then he was like, oh, I have proof that I'm the greatest, and so I am the greatest. Like, fake it till you make it, and then when you make it, that's proof that you've made it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but building proof is how you become confident. And you build proof by brainwashing yourself into becoming someone who can build proof. And the last thing to become confident, which is pretty much the same thing as like building proof, is put yourself through the hard times. like, do hard shit, do hard workouts, do hard cardio, do hard deep work where you're challenging yourself, and you've been recording for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you're tired, but you keep on doing this because you are who you say you are, and you put yourself through the hard times. Because when you do hard shit, like, you begin to feel so good about yourself because you start to realize what you're capable of, and you start to actually realize that, like, hey, I'm not a loser, right? I'm actually capable. And when you start to realize that, you become very, very dangerous, and you become very, very capable. I have a newsletter below if you want to join that. You don't have to, but I hope this helped you, and I cannot wait to see the progress that you make. Cheers, bro.